Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail with a long overdue final flip through of Leisure Hours. I finished this a while ago, but I didn't want to put a video up until I was home from my vacation. And then of course we got home and there was a hurricane. There was one on the way up, there was one on the way down. They both hit our area, but the second one was dead on hit. This is the original book cover from a book called Leisure Hours, and I have reinforced it a little bit on the edges because it was cracking with some lace, and I have some labels a la Anna, but from Made by Granath. She always did that, and I've adopted that. I love that too. So I have Sari silk closure that's glued in underneath the end papers. I have a little bit of gilding wax on there. Some fussy cuts here on the beginning page. This was embossing here. I alternate each signature. There's 7 signatures. Each signature has alternate tag, either one made from a little tag like this, or one that is made from a little tab on fabric, and I just alternate them throughout the book. So this is the first one. This just put on a little writing spot. This is a paper bag that I had gotten somewhere, and it has a postcard in it. That's a real postcard sent through the mail. Again, probably this says 1911 on it. So really, okay, this is from a book. This is one of Tim Holtz's photographs, and I used washi tape to make that into a flip out. Okay, this is a page from Beatrix Potter. I have some stickers in here that are interesting to look at. From the Philistine from 1901, I believe. This is a page from a ledger, and it does say December 31st, 1921 on here. And then it goes to 1922 on the next page. Okay. Here is one of these first issue envelopes where I got a whole bunch of them at an antique store. And you would write your name on the envelope and mail it to them with the money inside, and then they would take it out, put the stamps on, and cancel it and send it back to you. And I have that as a tip out, so you could write on the back of that. This is one from a master board that I made a tag out of. Okay, this is some scrapbook paper. I do have coffee dyed scrapbook papers, and this is just rickrack sewed on and then frayed at the top and the bottom. Little decoration. Got another sticker down here. This is from a book. Prince, I think that is the name of the book. It's Prince and Other Dogs. And these were all pictures of dogs. Just made a little kind of waterfall notebook that's sewed onto the page. Here we have our first smaller tab with a dangle. This is from a book. And this is a journaling card that tips out, so you can write on the back of it. Also made from masterboard. Stamping on paper and stamping right on the card. Made those in a video. Okay, so here we have, this part here is from, this says right here, 1893. It's from the same thing, so they used it year after year. Now that one says 1921 because I took a page out and it had early years and later years. Okay, this page has kind of a house on it, and this pocket is made from an envelope with a tea bag that I stamped on, put behind the plastic part of the envelope, and then I covered it with paper and some stickers, and this is a tag that is made from the masterboard. These pages like this are from the original book. Okay. I forgot to tell you, it's from 1889. Okay, Prince and Other Dogs. Got a ruffle here. This is Tim Holtz wallpaper and a floral thing that came with it, and I put a snippet on the top of it, and you lift it up and you can write underneath. Here we have another one of these tag tabs made with a dangle on it. This is the one I had to redo because it ripped the paper, and it has a picture from a magazine of an old football team, and I made it look like it was in an album. I always forget to measure these two, but if you're interested and you look on Etsy, it'll give you all of that that information. This is from a Turkish to English paper book that gave you like how to say things if you wanted to ask questions. Yeah. Okay. Again, this is from the Philistine. It was an advertisement. And original page. This is from an art book. This is a corner tab made from the masterboard. And this was from the Philistine. It was an advertisement for a hammock, and I thought for leisure hours that was a good card to use. And Yahtzee scorecard for playing games. Okay, another sticker. This is a little tab with a dangle on that is made from a paper clip sewn with fabric and has a shank button put on with wire. Little picture. This is one that I made from one of my Try Something New Tuesdays, and I just have a strip from Tim Holtz in it here. I have this made from the masterboard, a little journal card. This looks like a library card. It's just a journal on the back. A tiny little card in the last one. This was made from a 2 6x6 inch pieces of scrapbook cardstock. Okay, here's another one of these pages from the Turkish to English book. Sticker. This was from an old cookbook. You can tell that they made some of this a lot because they got food, ancient food on it, but it looks so yummy. I mean, I don't want to eat it or anything. It was fun to look at. And this is a tip out of an envelope, and on this side we have a little extra piece on here where I can slide this card in, Susanna at the bat, and then inside of here we have paper, and that actually matches this envelope that was coffee dyed, and also a little card in here with Tim Holtz. It says that shine and sparkle. A little journal card as well. And it was, this is the other side of the envelope, and it is just a tab, little tuck, and it has a card from an advertisement for Big Ben clocks from 1901. Original book page, some more ledger. Now this one here I made, this is an envelope, and it was made as a tip in, and in on the edge here is a Tim Holtz strip, just some book page decorating it. On the back you can write, and inside of it is a tag that I made, and I put some eyelets with little bells sticking out of it. So that kind of hangs out the side. Another tab made from a tag. Okay, this is just a paper that you can write on that I made. I folded that and made that into a writing area there, putting it on with some fabric. This is some mulberry paper and just has a little picture. Small steno book paper on here. This is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. This is from a book. And this page says it's from, this was in the Leisure Hours book as kind of added onto this page, which talks about rural life in Sweden. Okay, this is one of the little pockets that I made with just some vellum, or I mean acetate, and one of the Tim Holtz frames, and a book, a journal card made out of an advertisement from the Philistine magazine. It says Barley is Life, and it talks about malt nutrient Anheuser-Busch. I only knew them as making beer. That apparently they made things before they made beer. Okay. And here we are. Some more writing space. This is a belly band notebook page that I also made in Try Something New Tuesday with a journal card made from the masterboard. This is from a quilting book. It's one of these little tabs. This one has a safety pin on it and a little leaf charm. And from the original book. This one I really was happy about. This was something I tried. Acetate that lifts up. This can come up like this. It's wallpaper, and you can write underneath it, and not necessarily, I did put this on to help you pick it up, but you can have a hidden spot to write underneath it. This is one of Tim Holtz's transparencies, and I just put it on the back of the acetate with an eyelet here. You can see it moves. It's only attached through that eyelet right there. Okay. More book page. And this is the last tab made from a tag for the last signature. This is from a math book, and on this one we have a reproduction postcard. Looks like I used to love going sledding when I was a kid. We had a hill right behind our house. And this also is a piece of paper that I just folded and added onto here that you can write on. And it's on a piece of the cloth here. The mulberry paper. This is an original page. This is the envelope that's put in. And it has decorations on it and a big journaling card. One of my faux cabinet cards. And then this closes by going underneath this little thing here. And some pictures in the back of some little kids that I got from a magazine. Made it look like it's in an album. You got more pages to write on. You got your math book, paper. This is a little folded book page pocket, and I have a card in there from the masterboard, a little tiny notepad, and a card that I made as well. So this just kind of all goes in there. He's setting off a little cannon and she's covering her ears. This was one of the things that I took off of a book page using tape. And that is the end of that book. And this will be available on my Etsy shop. A little bit of an alligator mouth. I can't seem to do any without having a little bit of an alligator mouth. So, if you're interested, you'll be able to look on Etsy to see it. And that is Leisure Hours. This one I did as a start to finish. This is the final finish. So now you can, if you're interested, look in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below. So thanks for being with me today. And I really appreciate you watching my flip through. I hope you enjoyed it. And do something every day that you love to do. It's the secret to happiness. This is Carol from Friendly Quill saying bye.